Hi everyone, Alchemist here. Welcome to my channel. First of all, thank you for your subscriptions, for your likes, for watching these videos. I hope they're helpful. Don't forget to check alchemist.com. I offer there private and personal readings that can help you in depth. If you are going through some situation and you need a reading in depth, feel free to check whatever reading works for you. I offer a variety of readings. And in today's subject, we're going to talk about ghosts and spirits. Now, this is something that people are obsessed with. They're obsessed, people throughout ages and generations and centuries are trying to understand this concept of ghosts and spirits. What are they? Why do they exist? Why can't everyone see them? Why only few people can see them? Where do they come from? Where do they live? What are they in general? You have many cultures, many traditions, many religions talking about ghosts and spirits and jinns and demons, and all of these entities have been mentioned in every corner of the planet. Yet, only few people can see them. Only few people can sense them, and only few people can interact with them. So today is going to be a reading about who are these entities for you, the viewer. It's going to be a pick a pile reading. I'm going to invite you to pick a pile very shortly. But before moving on, I just want to give a little bit of perspective about ghosts and spirits. Ghosts and spirits they exist as much as you and me. We are also ghosts and spirits, just with a body. The only difference is that they don't have a physical body. There are some entities who are super advanced, who can manifest in a body, look, and shape if they want to in front of you. They can do that, and you would think it's just another human being, but it's actually either a spirit or an entity or a ghost. Ghosts are, it's basically, I find these terms interchangeable, because many people say there's a difference. I think ghosts, spirits, entities are there's different kinds, but I can't label ghosts as just the people who passed away in human form and then they died and then they become ghosts. These are also spirits as well. So there's different kinds, but I'm going to address that in another video about the types of spirits and entities that exist out there. But what I want to clarify is that they're as real as you and me. And don't be scared of ghosts or spirits if you see them. Don't think there's something so different and that they're scary and then you don't want to hear anything about them or you don't want to know anything about them. That's not how we're going to coexist. That's not how we're going to enrich our knowledge, our wisdom. The more you know, the more knowledge equals wisdom, the more you're going to have that wisdom that you need to fulfill your growth in this lifetime. Wisdom, of course, comes with experience, but it also comes with knowledge. It's knowledge and experience combined together, they become wisdom. So when you hear or sense or see anything regarding ghosts and spirits, don't shy away from it. Don't be scared, especially for the viewers of this video. And know that if they exist in your room, maybe they were there before you. Many people say, well, I'm gonna try to banish ghosts. I'm gonna sage them, get rid of them. Really? Are you sure? Maybe they were there way before you. Maybe they were living where you live decades ago, hundreds of years ago. What about that? Maybe you're the one that's intruding their habitat. Have you ever thought about that? But humans, we don't think about that. We do that to animals too. We do it to nature. we go and destroy nature and we build whatever for our economy and industrialization in nature, and we don't care about nature. And then when we see raccoons and crocodiles and insects and many animals come, and bears come into and tigers. I'm just recollecting all the countries that have this problem. Tigers in India, bears in Canada and US and Russia and other countries in the world. Crocodiles in parts of the US and other places in the world have that as well. Raccoons, and so on and so forth. So many of these habitats that humans destroy, and when we see these animals coming to their habitats looking for food and trying to live where they used to live because that's where they were born, humans try to chase them and kill them. It's the same for ghosts and spirits. If you move to somewhere new, or if you move to a new place, or if you've been in a place and you think you were the first person that lived there, and there's an entity that's been there, know that that's their home. They've been there before you. So respect their presence. Coexist with them. Respect who they are. And they're going to respect you back. You have to remember this, because the moment in this day and age, the moment anyone realizes they have a ghost or a spirit in their home, they're like, sage, banish, I have to get rid of them. You're lucky that they're not trying to get rid of you. You don't want to end up having a poltergeist. You're lucky that they're not trying to get rid of you. So be aware that they might have been there before you. There's good ones, there is bad ones. I'm not going to deny that, because I've experienced that myself. I've experienced that. And just be aware that they have the right to exist. Probably more than humans, because our souls, before we're born as a human being and after we die, it goes to the same place. We are going to join them. We're going to become like them. We're going to become also ghosts and spirits. Remember that. Nothing changes. So wherever we're from is where they are. Remember that's the core of where we are from. And some souls choose to spend in the spirit realm many years. Some souls even choose to go to other dimensions and stay there before they even reincarnate in a human format or a physical form. And this I'm going to address in another video. But most spirits, including our spirits, our souls, spend more time in the spirit realm before incarnating or reincarnating in a physical form. Most. So that's why there is, want it or not, there is more spirits and entities than humans. There is a bajillion everywhere you go. Just know that. So now that I got that cleared out of the way, let's see who are the entities that are attached to you or in your home. Who are they? What kind of spirits, what kind of entities are they? I'm gonna invite you to pick one of these two piles, either this one or this one. Feel free to pause the video and choose the one you're drawn to the most. And I'm gonna start with this pile right here. This is the pile I'm gonna start with. So basically, this is pile, let's call it pile number 1. And the other one is gonna be pile number 2. So who are these spirits and entities? Who are they? Okay, so wow, this is beautiful. So I'm gonna put this pile here. So these spirits or entities attached to you in your home, for the ones who picked this pile. First of all, they're good. They're supporting you. I see that they're they're definitely from the underworld. They're super powerful. They're dark. They're not angels. They're from the underworld. These are like demon types. And here you see the horn even. As you can see there. They're demon types with horns and very like strong physical features. If they were to show physically, they would be like so scary and intimidating and strong and like huge, big and strong, and they're very powerful entities. But they're really supporting you. They're making sure that you don't get into trouble for whatever you're going through in your life. They're trying to guide you towards where your abundance is, where there is success for you, what's meant for you specifically. They're trying to take you there. And if every time you're trying to veer off and take the wrong path that's not good for you, they're trying to take you away from there. And I hear they're the type of entities that look like they're bad. It seems like they're gonna cause you harm. So it's almost like this is kind of a little bit complicated to explain, because it's not just black or white. It's a little bit gray. These entities are gonna do something that's not necessarily good for you, okay? They're gonna cause a little bit of trouble for you. But so you can avoid the wrong path. And sometimes the only way for us to avoid the wrong path is if this path gives us problems and trouble and drama and just like pain. And then we go away, and then we choose the other path. This is what these demons are doing for you. So they might come as the bad guys. And here, this is 5 of Pentacles, so there's 5 of them. 5 of Pentacles, you know why I said 5? And this other card has 5 of Swords, so 2 5s. And then the other card is smaller than the number 5, the other one is 4 of Wands. So 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords, 4 of Wands. That means there's 5. Because if there's a card with a bigger number, then it becomes a different outcome. But here there's 5 of them, and that's why when I was talking, I was saying them intuitively, because it's a them, it's not just one. So they're there, and they might seem like they're the bad ones. They might seem like they're causing you trouble or problems, but it's for your own benefit, for the long run, so you don't end up going into the wrong path, so you can take the good path. So they're kind of work indirectly with you, but to support you. And here again, this other card, these cards all confirm each other. So they're here to avoid problems for you, to avoid obstacles for you, and push you towards, like this card here where it represents the middle one, push you towards the work that you're supposed to do, whatever you're meant to do. Because one thing in life, when we are aligned with what we are supposed to do, that's when everything starts rolling smoothly. The moment we're not doing what we're not supposed to do, and trust me on this, things start falling apart. Well, if you have a lot of things falling apart in your life, it means you're not doing what you're supposed to do. It means you're not hearing your divine calling. So these entities, these demons who are really powerful and intimidating, you might see them in your dreams, you might encounter them. They're there to almost like take you from the wrong path you're in, to just snatch you from there and put you on the wrong direction in a way that's not very light, it's dark. So that's why the experience will feel a little bit like painful, you know. But know that it's for your own good. If something didn't work your way, it means it was for your own good. So this is amazing for the people who picked the first pile. So this is great. These are amazing entities with you. This is really, really good. Try to communicate with them. Be grateful to them. You can give them offerings, do rituals. Try to strengthen the connection with them. Know that they're there for you, so use their help. They're there for you. Take advantage of that help. Use their help. Don't worship them, as I keep saying all the time. Don't worship them. Use their help. See the difference between worship and using someone's help. Then I go to pile number 2. For you guys who picked the other pile, who are these spirits, ghosts, or entities that are with you? Okay, interesting. Oh wow, okay. Very interesting. Huh. I'll pull one more card. Okay. So, for the second pile, put it here. First card that came up here. This is a beautiful card. So, these entities here, they're very interesting. It's kind of a little bit different. It's kind of almost like the opposite of the other pile. It's like the opposite. So here, there's one entity. It's not 5. There's only one. And this entity that's attached to you, that's watching over you or living with you, it's a very interesting entity. It's like it's a hybrid. So hear my explanation here, and you can take from it whatever you want. It's almost like a hybrid between a demon and an angel. It's a hybrid. Because here, look at this beautiful card. There's these beautiful wings that look like it's angelic. It's from the angelic realm. This entity that's protecting you. So it's like from the angelic realm. They have these beautiful wings. This horse, it's of course the Knight of Swords. So this very strong, powerful entity. It has a lot of light in it. Like when I see through the card, it's like light. It's more light than dark. But there's a lot of dark embedded as well. I can't help but see that it's almost like half-half. It's a 50-50. It's like an entity that has both, that has a super balanced level of light and dark. The other pile, it was mainly dark. It was the underworld. The entities were pure darkness, which is okay. There's nothing wrong with that. This entity here, it has this balance. That's why I say it's a hybrid. It's almost like this entity was created from both light and dark together. And sometimes it seems light and angelic, and sometimes it seems like it's a demon, like it's so dark, it's like angelic but dark at the same time, if that makes any sense to you. Because this is fascinating. This is whatever I'm feeling right now is fascinating. It's like angelic but dark. Wow. So, and it's only one. This entity, if you have just one of them, it's enough. This is great. This is great. So they're here to support you to follow the flow, your own flow that you're supposed to take of the universe. And here again, that's why it's the Knight of Swords. It's the element is air. You want to mimic the air and follow the flow of the universe. The wings is for flying. So they're trying to teach you with different signs and messages, and just energetically as well. They're around you trying to show you how to be flexible, how to be more aware of your options. You might be stuck onto just one option. They're trying to show you, hey, there's that option and that option and that option. Maybe take this one for now, and then 1 month later switch to that one, and then 3 months from now, switch to the other one. They're kind of trying to teach you this flexibility, which is amazing. They're very powerful. They're like these angels that have dark energy, which is weird. I actually myself never. It's almost like I feel like the only entity that I've felt have this energy is Lucifer himself. Lucifer. I feel like he's the one with this kind of energy. It's like an angel that's dark, right? Not to say that this is Lucifer, but if Lucifer has that energy, that means there's others that have it, and this entity is one of them. Again, here, the second card that showed up here is Justice, and is to confirm what I just told you here. What do you see in the card? Yin and Yang, dark and light, which represents this entity that I just mentioned. So they embody justice, the perfect balance between dark and light, as you can see here. This entity, this is what they're all about. They're about justice, perfect balance. If you're too light, they're going to remind you to be dark. If you're too dark, they're going to remind you to be light. They're always trying to calibrate you. We're going to calibrate you to make sure you're perfectly balanced, so you can the third card is going to say what I wanted to say. So you can explore and embody the universe. The universe card came up here, which is one of the strongest major arcana cards, the universe cards, but it came up reversed. So because you're not there yet, so they're teaching you how to do it. They're guiding you, teaching you how to have that perfect balance. And once you do so, the universe is gonna open up for you. This beautiful universe card. And when the universe opens up for you, that's it. You become God, the God that you are. You become the magician that you are. You can manifest from thin air, change lead into gold. Game over. Life becomes yours. So this is amazing. These entities are here to for your protection, for your balance. Same here. Talk to them. Give them some offerings. Know that they're really powerful. This entity here is really powerful. This angel demon. I'm just gonna call it angel demon. Try to here. I feel like this entity here wants you to know their name. So I would be aware of if a name comes randomly to you, if you dream of a name, and the name is not gonna be an earthly name. It's gonna be something completely like magnificent. So if that name comes to you in the next week to 10 days, 7 to 10 days, if it comes to you in the next 7 to 10 days, that's their name. And don't go around telling everyone their name, because this is divine. You need to only share it with the people you trust the most in your life. Only with those people, share the name with. And I would say don't. Keep it to yourself. Because this is a powerful entity. It's very powerful. So, and after you know their name, you can give them offerings, gratitude, same rituals. Just know that they're there and they're really powerful. So overall, both piles were amazing. Both of you guys have amazing entities supporting you, guiding you, and there for you. So use their help. Use it to your own advantage, because after this lifetime, you might be one of them, and you might be supporting humans or other races in other dimensions or planets. You might be doing the same. You might be from their family. You might come from the same root or the same area of existence. You might be part of their family without even knowing it. So, and that's why they're here for you. So be aware of that. I hope this reading helped. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to check sciofalchemist.com. I offer there private readings that can help you in any shape or form. If you have some complications or something you need consultation for, I use my tarot, tarot decks and my psychic abilities to communicate with spirit and help you through whatever you're going through. selfalchemist.com. Check it out. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.